Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Jesse is back again. Talking in third person. But it's time for the Old Republic. If you don't like it, then you can suck it. Hello there, guys. It's Jesse, and welcome to Star Wars The Old Republic Beta. Finally, the NDA is lifted, and finally we can talk about this thing, because I'll tell you, it's pretty awesome. Now, yes, it is kind of like WoW 3.0, but it takes all the good things from all the previous games that have come out and just incorporates it, and frankly, I think makes it better. Plus, it takes all the old BioWare coolness and all the old KOTOR games, throws it in the mix as well. I'm really thrilled about this, and so hopefully you guys will like it. Anyway, the way we're going to do this is we're going to do a level 1 through 5 playthrough of every single class. I'm going to try and keep it as spoiler-free as possible, because this game is incredibly story-driven. Like, really? I played to level 40 in a previous incarnation of the beta, and some dude spoiled the ending for me at level 25-ish, and it kind of pissed me off, like, a lot. It was cool, the ending was amazing. I was just like, no! It was like a Darth Vader moment. No! Yeah, like that. So I don't want to do that to you guys. There are different storylines for each class, but I was playing a Sith Inquisitor, which is the class I want to play on launch, and it kind of pissed me off. So, anyway, the way we're going to do this is we're simply going to go in, select a class, do a rundown of that class, go to the character creation screen. I know what every class I want to look like, so we're not going to waste your time with that. There's plenty of creation screen videos out there. This time, we're doing the Sith Inquisitor. It's my favorite. I love this guy. Let me show you why. Okay, so once you pick the Empire, you have 4 classes to choose from. Sith Warrior, Sith Inquisitor, Bounty Hunter, or Imperial Agent. All very cool, all have unique abilities, but today we're just focusing on the Inquisitor. When it comes to the Inquisitor or any other class, if you don't really know much about them and you want to learn more, up at the top is a tab system that will tell you pretty much anything you want to know. For example, what equipment they have, which is light armor with a lightsaber. Their abilities, which is essentially running around yelling, "Unlimited power!" Or if you're a Sith Assassin, running up from behind and going, "Unlimited power," and then stabbing them in the back. There's the advanced classes, which is really helpful because on the face of it, it looks like you only have 4 classes, which had a lot of people butt clenched. They were like, "Oh, only 4 classes!" There's actually a lot more than that. When you hit level 10, you can either become a Sith Sorcerer, which is an incredible tongue twister, Sith Sorcerer, or a Sith Assassin. A Sorcerer is essentially a mage-type character that can either go damage dealing or healing, and an Assassin is a dude who runs around with a double-bladed lightsaber, so if you have any dreams of being Darth Maul, that's the way to go. You can either be a tank, which I did up to level 40. It was really fun. It was based off of dodge, so if you like that kind of mechanic where the more dodge you have, the more aggro you hold, that was kind of fun. Also, you can be a damage-dealing rogue-style character. Both very cool. There's the combat role, which, like I said, you're running around electrocuting people. And then there's the story. And the story is pretty straightforward if you've been following Star Wars for a while, or much of the KOTOR series. But I'll let you look at this for those of you who want to find out about the Sith Inquisitor. You can pause it whenever and just read that. Cool. Alright. Next we move on to races. Well, species. You can either be a human, a Twi'lek, a Ratataki, a Darth Maul wannabe, or a full-blooded Sith, which is pretty much the way to go. When it comes to the game, there are 10 races, I think. But, don't hold it against me if I'm wrong. But I believe there are 10. However, you can only pick from 5 when choosing your specific class. So, for an Inquisitor, you get the ability to be a Sith. But if you went, say, an Imperial Agent, this would not be there. You could not be a full-blooded Sith. It would be another race, for example. But we'll get to that later. Okay, so when it comes to picking a gender, Each gender for each class has a specific voice. However, no matter what race you pick, you're always going to have that voice. So, for example, if you picked a female Twi'lek, you still have...
I suppose I can lower myself to do this.
You'd still have that voice. However, I've played through every character, and I can safely say my favorite by far is the Sith Inquisitor male. I'm telling you, it's unbelievably fun to be evil and have this as your voice.
I suppose I can lower myself to do this.
Amazing. Anyway, one of the really cool features that isn't really unique, but I'll show you here in a minute. It kind of makes up for the character creation screen not being as in-depth as I'd like. Check this out. Sure, you can randomize, right? That's fine. Everyone can randomize. That's in every game. But let's say I want to use that body type, and I want to use maybe this skin color, right? You can lock it, scroll in, and let's say I want this jewelry. We'll keep that. And I like his hair combed back like that. Definitely like it black. So that's pretty cool, right? Well, let's say I want to randomize the rest of him. It doesn't change anything else about my character except the things that are not locked, which I think is an incredible feature. I'm surprised more games haven't come up with that. Maybe I just haven't played as many games as you guys have, but I don't think I've seen that in a lot of places. Anyway, for my character, I pretty much know how I want him to look. Let's do some cool scars somewhere. Ooh, got like a Joker scar. Alright, that's cool. I like that eye scar thing. And eye color, we'll make it bright yellow. And then we'll name this guy Draken. Oh, also remember, beta is beta. I'm pretty sure the intro to this has like a flashing bug. I don't know why, but yeah. It's the beta. Don't freak out. Looking like a badass. Oh, hey! What the? Oh, look at that guy. He looks like me, but badassier. Guess that's what I get for wearing what apparently is the only tunic and hot pants in the galaxy. Why did I decide to wear that? I gotta look nice for the first day of the Renaissance Fair!
The
last one to arrive is finally here. I hope you don't think you're special. It would be a shame if freedom went to your head. Or if you somehow got the idea you didn't need to pass your trials to become Sith. Lord Zash has tasked me with sorting through you refuse to find one worthy of being her apprentice, and I intend to do just that.
By the way, for the record, I'm playing this guy as a total badass, so we gotta go with this one.
Don't get all sentimental on us. We've only just met.
I won't. Now the rest of you gutter trash already know your trial. Get going while I bring our latecomer up to speed.
Watch your back, friend. And don't worry, it'll be all right. He can't kill us all.
And I'm also gonna be a womanizer. A horrible, horrible womanizer.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from a beautiful girl.
You're cute. Just watch you don't get yourself killed.
Now, slave, for your trial. There's a hermit named Spindrol who lives in the tomb of Ajunta Paul in the Valley of the Dark Lords. Spindrol's a lunatic, but Lord Zash sees him as some kind of prophet. Once you find him, he will test you.
If I have to.
I will seek the insane hermit in the incredibly dangerous tomb and take his little test.
But there, you know your task. Spindrol lives in the tomb of Ajunta Paul in the Valley of the Dark Lords. Don't keep Spindrol waiting, slave.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking at whatever that thing you call a beard is. Goatee? A faux tee? I'm not sure what that was. It was like you missed there when shaving. Oh, okay, I'm playing. Alright, well, the first thing you notice is this giant green door. This is a cool feature of Star Wars The Old Republic, in that this is an instanced area. Where I'm at right now is only for me and me only. If anyone was in my group, I suppose they could join me. There's a few times where you can, in fact, do that, but watch what happens when I leave. Whoop, whoop. It is now red, and I have no longer the ability to go in. Can't access it. Uh-oh. Did like a super twirl there. Alright, anyway. That one is for the Sith Inquisitor. If I come over here, you can see this guy. I believe he's a Sith warrior. Yeah. This is the warrior starting area. I cannot go in, even if I wanted to. Alright. Oh, by the way, for those of you who have never played an MMO before, I guess they give you tips. It's good to know. And like that, I got a new codex entry, just like a million different...
Too much for you?
They're a special crew. Took some sort of secret passage into the tomb around our defenses. The Sith want them cleared out, but too many places for them to hide in there. Underworld scum.
Best start using your eyes. If they've stolen anything valuable, it'll be your head.
Just shut up and fix me. Bottom feeders will be sorry they ever stepped on Korriban.
Little, flare dialogue there. Anyway, like I was trying to show you guys, now I need to find it. Inventory, mission log, social window, guilds. Where would that be, exactly? Oh, here we go. Codex. You saw a codex entry pop up there? That was for Valley of the Dark Lord. So basically, like, pretty much every BioWare game, they have a little codex. If you played Dragon Age, that's kind of like that. Give you a little information. Lockout screens when you do different battles and things like that, and then missions. But I only have one right now. The really cool thing about this game, you see, I have Enter the Sacrificial Chamber. That's my mission. The cool thing about this game is very rarely, maybe, you know, 4, 5, 6 times a zone, do they actually have a quest that says, go kill 6 guys, go harvest this or that. The way it works is you get a quest that says, go to some place, and then should you choose to, I can fight this guy and get another quest that will give me just straight up experience for killing mobs like this. You'll notice I have a shock ability. I have an ability that's like a super slice and dicer, like that. And then I have Saber Strike, which doesn't cost any of my force points, which is really good because it saves a lot of trouble later on when you're really low on them. Shock. And then Thrash. Oh, that's one of the companions you can get. And oh, he gave me a buff. And I also have a buff of my own called Mark of Power. Mine gives me strength, aim, willpower, cunning, plus 5%. Internal and elemental damage reduction increased by 10%. And his is just 5% for everything else that I would use. Together in a group, that would be really powerful. I also have Seethe. I love this ability. It makes you look like Darth Maul walking back and forth in front of that one gate. Like, what? What about it? It heals you up, basically. That's your heal spell. Before you use, where's the items? Your stim packs. Or med packs, or whatever they're called. Put that on my bar. Okay. Let's finish up this quest really quick. So I can show you guys a level. I can't remember if this levels you, or you have to kill a few more, but it really doesn't matter. Alright, so I got some experience for that. I also have auto loot on, and I'll tell you right now, the majority of the loot in this game is totally useless. But what's good is that your companion, like that guy that you saw back there who had one, apparently his companion is still talking to me. Anyway, that companion right there, if you let me give him a, be nice to him. If you have a companion, you can send them to sell items for you. You can send them to do all sorts of things for you. They can craft for you. They can do little quests for you. Having companions in this game is pretty great. And eventually you can collect a whole crew, and the crew will do pretty much anything you want them to do. I know as a Sith Inquisitor, you start off with this big, ugly dude named Kemval. Then you get a droid. Oh, there's a level. And then from the droid, you get a pirate who I think is voiced by Steve Bloom, who is, again, in every game ever. And then you get like a Jedi who you can make her become evil. You get all sorts of cool things. I know as an Imperial agent, you get like a bunch of chicks to be your companions. I know the last one is like a female like sex droid or something. It's hilarious, yeah. And a bounty hunter, I believe, gets a Jawa tank to run around with you and kill guys. Very cool. All right, anyway, let's do this quest.
Excuse me, Acolyte. Sergeant Corman, 5th Infantry Company, Korriban Regiment. Can I talk to you?
The asshole answer.
I'm a little tied up at the moment.
Understood, sir. But I require assistance from someone who can do things I can't. You're one of the slaves Harkon brought in on the last transport, right? Here to prove yourself to the bloodthirsty overseers?
Something like that.
Prove myself or die, apparently.
Well, here's your chance to not only show off for the overseers, but start building ties to the Imperial military as well. I'm here commanding a hard target mission to exterminate claw slugs in this tomb. They're horrific things. Mouths bigger than your head. I've lost 3 squads of good men fighting them. They come in packs, they just...
I like how there's just one in the background staring at him. Frontal assault not working.
Then I suggest you try a new strategy.
Look, I've identified the enemy's weak spot, but it's not easy to get at. The damn claw slugs breed so fast there's no way to wipe them out conventionally. So we started targeting their egg chambers. They went insane. We managed to get explosives to all of the egg chambers, but the claw slugs were all over us before we could detonate them.
And why should I care?
I pretty much still don't care.
I know, but we can't do it without you. You have a
I
tactical
enjoy this too
advantage
much.
my soldiers don't. The Force. That makes you worth a dozen normal men. Don't underestimate those claw slugs, sir. They're smarter than they look.
Okay. Alright, so this is one of those kill 6, detonate the explosive kind of things. Again, should you ever need to learn how to play an MMO, they will teach you. Alright. Oh, and maps. Oh yeah, by the way, maps. You can see that there's trainers listed. Maybe I'll get a bigger version. There we go. Whenever there's a quest area, like down there, you get a little circly thing. Whenever you need to go somewhere, there's an arrow that points to the location you need to go. And I can move with this on my screen, like that, if I want to. But after a while, you're like, ugh, enough. I also have a trainer, and apparently I can skill up.
At last.
Oh, or not, because I need money.
There you go.
That's easy. I can get it right now. Okay, so... one of the cool things about being a Sith Inquisitor is right off the bat, one of the first things you get is Force Lightning, and it makes this game incredibly fun. I truly mean that. There's nothing as enjoyable as watching a guy electrocute to death. Yeah. So I'm going to get that, and then we'll start fast-forwarding through some of these quests, because a lot of them are just like, go to this place and do this thing, and it's early level, right? Alright. That buff I got from that guy is really helping. Yeah. Also, you'll see my codex updated. Randomly, there are certain types of mobs, like this one is a Brood Watcher. There's certain... Oh, and apparently, it requires bioanalysis, so that's one of the abilities you can get. But I guess you can't get it yet. You have to go to the first major planet. This is just the starting one. Anyway. Certain monsters, certain named ones, give you... well, they aren't named as in, like, WoW or previous games, but certain types, I guess, give you the codex entry. So, while I could be fighting 30 Chlor Slug Broodlings, or just regular Chlor Slugs or whatever, if I could fight a ton of them, it doesn't necessarily mean that I will, let me get out of here. Alright, anyway, it doesn't mean that I'll get the codex entry for them. Like, there's a Burrower, right? If I were to attack this guy, I think I fought one of these before, I wouldn't get the entry. There's only some that give it to you, which is interesting. It means that you have to fight around a lot if you want to get your codex up all the way. Which I guess is sort of what they were aiming for, right? Alright, loot some more. Yeah, as you can see, almost all of it's great items that I'm getting, but that's good because that means I can sell them, which is fine by me. And like I said, you just send your companion to go sell stuff. They'll be back in 60 seconds. You don't even have to leave your questing area. And for most of the quests, they really aren't that needed.
Last, a worthy disciple.
Probably should turn this in and get some money first, huh?
I heard the explosions when you set off the charges. Outstanding, sir.
Alright, there we go. Accept. Item. Put those on. Oh, yeah, okay. And then, if I go to my character screen, this is something I probably should have mentioned before. You have a light and dark side. When you go to light side, dark side doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you pick the Empire or the Republic. You can do either or. One of these days, I'm going to have to see if you can try and stay neutral. Like, pick a smuggler and see if I can do one light side, one dark side, and try to keep it at 0 and see what happens. But I know that if you get more dark side points, the more tiers you go up, you get titles and stuff. If you go up here, you get titles too. You get special quest opportunities. For example, if you go full light side, later on in the game, your story changes comparatively to going full dark side. Also, you have social, so the more groups you're in, the more points you get here. Valor, I believe, is for PvP stuff. I could be wrong. I don't remember. Really not that important at level 2, is it? Oh, hey, there's Kemval. Kemval is... This is just one of the variations of him that you can get, but he is the Inquisitor guy who will help you. I don't know how this guy got him. What level is he? Level 9. Alright.
What dark
now we
secret
can get
shall
this.
I share with you?
Share with me this one. There we go. Alright, Force Lightning. Right off the bat. Love it. Check this out. Oh, there's a quest right up here, too. We can just continue on. Then I'll show you Force Lightning. Just one of the ones on the ground. There's mercenaries. I'm authorized to kill them. Pretty great. Oh, that's one of my favorite things, too. I forgot to mention. You just saw that, and I don't need to explain it very much, but in this game, when you kill guys, the way they respawn, they don't just appear there. That guy's creature keeps yelling. I guess it's a bug where everyone can hear what that guy's saying. Needless to say. Whenever you kill a guy, rather than just respawn, every mob in the game has like a creative way they re-enter. You saw that guy jump down from the sky like he was a looter, dropping in all Tomb Raider style. That's very cool. I enjoy that a lot. Look how much fun it is to just kill guys with Force Lightning. And then get this guy and just go. Nothing quite like it. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna fast forward and we'll start going through this really quickly. So as you can see, we entered a Sith Inquisitor phase. It's basically letting you know the rules of how they work. You don't need to see that again. Oh. Also, this is something new that I think is kind of cool. They have ranks, and so you can tell if an enemy is really super hard versus just a cadet or something. They don't... There are very few mobs in this game that have, like, important names. Like Sergeant Tyrell or whatever, right? There's very few of those, and those are named characters that are part of the story. Everyone else has this rank system. And even guys who are named have rank systems as well.
Slave, welcome to my humble hole. You are here for your trial, yes? Learn the ways of the Sith from a doddering old man in a tomb, and hopefully to return to your master with the mark of my approval.
Nope.
Actually, I just came to get some fresh air.
Do you take me for a fool? No one comes into these tombs for the sheer pleasure of it. Not even me. No, they come for power. Because they sense that these tombs hold secrets of the dark side. And they do. But before you can learn them, you must pass a trial of blood. Survive this, and I will teach you what I know.
So now I have to take on all of his apprentices and various champions, which is very, very easy. Because, I mean, I'm a total badass. I think we've established that by now. With my witty one-liners. Oh, damn! Take that, Skeletor! The key is not waiting for them to get their asses up, just kill them. And that's how you own everybody and their brother. Area loot is amazing. Whoever thought that idea up is a genius. Why that isn't in more games, I have no clue. What did I get? Medium armor. Totally useless for me.
Excellent. These former acolytes wanted nothing more than to earn their second chance for glory by killing you and taking your place. But your desire proved stronger, and their blood became the mantle of your victory. Well done. But you are not Sith yet. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength, power. Through power, victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. This is the Sith Code. Commit it to your heart, and you will have the strength to crush your enemies. Do you understand?
Shut up already.
There is nothing that you can teach me that I don't already know, old man.
Then leave. Return to Harkon and nurture your hatred for him. And use your fear of him to grow stronger. He may raise his fist to strike, but it is Lord Zash who determines where the blow will land.
Yes, what about Lord Zash?
But who controls Zash, I wonder?
When you know the answer to that, you will have power over both your masters. Now, go. Leave me to my rest.
Alright. Well, fast forward here as I go get the artifacts.
Better check his artifacts. Boom!
Okay, so right there I just got a core band commendation. Let's show you those really quick. A commendation, which is no longer on this screen. Oh, they... Cool, since the last update they moved it to a special currency screen, which is great, because usually it used to take up your inventory, which was not cool. Also, you can see you can expand it, so you don't just have to, like, have bags or whatever. Oh, and you also have mission items. Anyway... Core band commendations you can use to buy special armor that is usually purchased with the added social points as well. So you have to have like 1 social point to buy something on this planet, I believe. Just as one of those like, well, you need to be active in the community kind of deals if you want to get cool armor. Alright, anyway, continuing out of here. Okay, so here is a quest turn-in. You saw originally it was the 3 yellow triangle things. Once it's done, it now has a green glowy thing on the inside so you know where to go. It also shows up on your map down below. You can see it glowing right down there. And this area is the main questing hub as you start out as a Sith character. Or a dark Jedi character, I guess.
I have taken care of your problem with the looters in the tomb.
Ah, then I'll assume my men are dead. Even so, you have done us a great service. Their loss is your gain, I suppose.
Are we finished?
Yes, sir.
Too much fun. Alright, accept. Alright. Now, inside, I believe... Oh. Vendors are labeled with the little money... I guess that's the credit symbol. And then how to chat. Well, that's up there. That's easy. Just give you guys a look at the world that you start out on. Looks freaking badass. Very imperial. Very evil. Oh, here's a quest.
You must be one of the slave acolytes. Pretty easy to see why Overseer Harkin was horrified. Regardless, Lord Zash has made it clear that all new acolytes must learn martial skills as well as face their trials. Though why anyone thinks you can be taught is beyond me.
Yeah, this is probably the best one.
Watch yourself. I don't respond well to idiots with big egos.
I'm fluttering with fear. Fluttering. You will find the instructors in the Academy's archive. Hurry, and try not to embarrass your betters.
Damn, dick! Alright. So as you can see on the map, I can go upstairs, and I can go see Harkin, which I will go do first. But there's a lot of... Ooh, I like how they kneel before me. If you ever have an ego and like being evil, this is probably the best thing in the world. Nothing like feeling the unlimited power of being a Sith. Okay, entered my little story area. It tells you that you're doing so just in case you forgot. Again, anyone else could not do this.
Ah, the last one. Always the latecomer. Now we can see what the Hermit thinks of you, slime. Acolyte Corey. Step forward, please.
Yes, Overseer.
You are a weak, pathetic rodent, and even a lunatic like Spindrel can see this. And that means...
Oh, that was my booty call! Now she's
Meet
just
our
extra
newcomer,
crispy.
Von Alt. This is real Sith strength, and he will tear you apart and crush your bones, slaves. Look on him. No connections left in the world, but pure Sith blood. This is Lord Zash's future apprentice, not filth like you.
Hello! Oh, come on, I have to say this.
We'll see how tough he is out in the tombs, alone, with just me and my blade for company.
Step this way, slave. I want to speak to you privately. The rest of you get out of here. You know your trials. You too, Fawn. Spindrel awaits. Now, listen to me. Spindrel is a lunatic. His approval means nothing. You are filth, and you will die. Is that clear?
You're
You
nothing.
think you scare me?
You're nothing, and don't forget it. Now, your second trial. Lord Zash has requested a special trial for you, which you will no doubt fail. Go to Inquisitor Zinn in the jails. He will fill you in on the details, and most likely hasten your demise.
Don't count on my demise, Harkin. I don't die easily.
Don't boast, slave. I don't want to
What
see
I
you
do
again
best.
until you're back from the jails. That's all.
Okay. They ask you surveys and stuff about your quests. I filled those out a million times. I got nothing else to say. I love this. Yeah, accept. Item. Whoop. There we go. Looking a little more Imperial every day. Oh, well. Oh, gross. Gross. I knew what you were thinking, you pervs. Gross. Grow up. Alright, anyway, let's go. Yup. And now it's red. See? So I can no longer go back in. Okay, there are a few things to do around here. One, I can go here for a quest. I can go upstairs. Let's go down the hallway since we're already here. This is one of my favorite quests. It shows you just how much fun you can have as a Sith Inquisitor.
Acolyte, you've arrived. And not a moment too soon. Harkin has given me very specific instructions. You were raised as a slave, but must discard those traits and learn to control others. And I have just the task for that end. Meet this driveling excuse for an acolyte. He will be your victim.
Excellent.
Victim, huh? This sounds like it could be fun.
This is not an idle diversion, Acolyte. A short while ago, there was what we call an unauthorized murder here in the Academy. A rivalry among apprentices resulted in death. Interrogate him. Make him tell you who committed this crime at any cost.
Cover your ears. This may get a little loud.
Thank you for the warning, but I prefer to cherish every scream.
Ah, the joys of being an Inquisitor.
Please, don't hurt me. I don't know anything.
So, you know, you can talk to him, or you can go the dark side route. That symbol in the middle, that's the dark side symbol. Get some dark side points and enjoy the hell out of yourself.
Scream, weakling. I want to hear your suffering.
Please, don't do that again. I'll do anything.
Right, you can talk to him, but I prefer he clarify.
What shouldn't I do again? This?
Stop! Please! Alright, I'll talk. You'll kill me, but I'll talk. The murderer is an apprentice named Esor Kayan. You have to protect me, or he'll kill me.
So?
That's not my problem.
No, that's how it always is, isn't it? It's not anyone's problem until there's a lightsaber at your throat. Maybe if I'm lucky, Kain will put me out quickly.
Alright, go back to him.
You don't have to tell me. I heard the name loud and clear, though I sorely wish I hadn't. Esor Kain. Kain's master is a Dark Council member. I'd be a fool to oppose him. But anyway, your trial here is done. I will send my commendations to Overseer Harkin. You may return to him now.
Done so soon?
What, no more torture? Oh, but I was just getting started.
I know. It's so hard to stop once you've started. Perhaps later, if you survive your trials.
Oh, I will.
It has been most pleasant watching you work, Acolyte. Truly, I wish you the best of luck in your remaining trials.
And that, my friends, is why being evil is so much damn fun. All the prisoners in their cells. Okay, I guess I can go back to Harkin now. Maybe level up to 4 really quick. Yep.
Well. I had been looking forward to cutting another one of you down, but it looks like I'll be spared the trouble. Unsurprisingly, Nylock has gone missing. Also, unsurprisingly, Fon has passed his first trial. It's only a matter of time before he tramples you all underfoot.
I'll tear you apart where you stand, slave.
Patience, Fon. An accident in the tombs is much more convincing. Now, the lot of you know your
What an
next
assy
task.
teacher.
Go. I want to speak to Fon and our latecomer. Now, slave. Zin says you handled yourself expertly, and as much as I find this difficult to believe, Lord Zash is satisfied with his evaluation. Undoubtedly, Zin helped you in some way, but you will not have his help on the next trial. Both you and Fon will have trials of intellect, trials that test your ability to apply your understanding of the Force to solve problems.
You don't expect a slave to be a match for me in intellect. I've been trained under the greatest teachers.
Calm down, Fon. I certainly do not expect this slave to be a match for you. That's why you
I'm
will
in
have
the room.
separate trials.
Yeah. I don't need your charity, bro.
Truly, your generosity astounds.
You're only digging your own grave. Fon, you will go to the library on the second floor of the Academy and translate the following texts for Lord Zash.
Yes, Overseer.
Slave, Deep in the ancient, monster-infested tomb of Marka Ragnos, there is a holocron filled with dark secrets and encased in a great stone monument. No one has figured out how to release the holocron from its stone prison in over 1,000 years. You will bring this holocron to me, or you will die.
Sounds like fun.
Well, it beats going to the library, I suppose.
Spoken like the idiot you are. You will bring back the holocron, or hope that the spirit of Marka Ragnos himself returns to end your miserable existence. Now go.
I will take those dark side points and that experience. Whoop, level 4. This is the perfect time, I believe, to go up the stairs, which will take me to my, oh, what the hell? Why did it turn me around? Anyway, to take me to my skill vendor guy. Also, you'll notice on the map there's a cantina. If you log out there, it'll give you extra XP gain, and you know how it works. You've played MMOs before. Oh, hey, just to bring this up while we are talking, if you have any questions, comments, whatever, leave them below. I've played this game like crazy, pretty much to almost max level, so if you have any questions or things you want to know about, let me know. I can easily answer them for you. We'll make like a Q&A video in the future here.
What dark secrets shall I share with you?
Let's do Shock Rank 2. Awesome. Thrash, yeah. We'll do Overload and Whirlwind. Awesome.
Be gone.
Okay. Also, something very cool for those of you who are watching this and you want to know secrets, right up here is a special secret. That unless you were looking for it or heard that sound, when you play the game, listen for this sound, you can find a lot of secret stuff by that sound. So I updated my codex, and I believe there's another one of those right over here too. There are special things in the world, I'll try and find you one before we end this video, where if you go there and you find special cubes, wherever they're located, sometimes they're hidden, sometimes they're right in, you know, broad daylight just sitting there, and other times you have to do like wall hacking and wall jumping to get to them. But once you do, some of them are just codex cubes, but some give you stats like +5 to endurance, things like that. All of them very useful, so definitely keep an eye out for those things. Alright, anyway, guess we go back downstairs and out the front door and off to go quest. There's a lot of quests once you go back out here too. I also have mail, so I'm going to look into that really quick. Apparently I have one message. I don't know what that is, but I'm okay with it. Probably like a, thank you for playing the beta. We love you. Oh, there's another version of Chemval. I think it's 5,000, 2,500, something like that. Credits, and you can buy a kit for your companion, and with that kit you can oh, there's one of the many speeders in the game. You can change the way your companion looks to make him look a little bit different for you. Pre-order bonus item. Ooh. Oh, awesome. Have fun. May the Force be with you. Oh, great. So they're already giving out the pre-order stuff. By the way, P.S. I pre-ordered the game. And anyway, let's come over here.
Stand and account for yourself, Acolyte. Let's see what you're made of. I look at you, and I wonder, are you among the truly loyal, or do you hide treason in your heart?
Don't be a fool.
Man. Defiance of authority is a hallmark of the immature.
I am all that.
Subversive.
I am that too.
I recommend you reconsider your attitude.
There is one threat our Empire must remain forever vigilant against. Those within our own ranks who undermine and weaken us.
Intelligence reports indicate this valley shelters traitors. Acolytes who seek to destroy our Emperor's carefully built order and replace it with their own weak-minded heresies.
They hide among the faithful and obedient. But make no mistake, they will destroy us all, given the chance.
We've watched as the traitors scuttle about this valley and plot against us. We know their faces and their names. It is the Emperor's will that the sands of Korriban be slaked with the blood of these traitors. Prove your allegiance by executing them.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
It will be a great honor to serve you, my lord.
And in serving me, you serve the Emperor. Remember that, as you exterminate those vermin in the valley.
I'll give you the means to identify the traitors. Eliminate enough of them to prove your loyalty. Then return to Inquisitor Arzanan.
I'll be watching your progress with great interest. Go now. See that the Emperor's will be done.
Alright, so under my items, I now have a mission item. That's the ID scanner. One of the things I dislike about this game, and I'll get it off my chest right now, there is no, like, button up here, or it doesn't get placed on your hotbar, or there is no special quick area where you can scan them. So if you want to do it, you have to either move it to your hotbar, or you have to leave this window open. Oh, there's another speeder. All the choices, though, simply annoy me because I feel like one thing that WoW definitely got right was that they put that little button there up in the top near where the quest was, so that all you had to do was click that. So yeah. Anyway, that's my mini complaint. Let's talk to this acolyte, shall we? So all you do is walk up to him and then give him a scan. Boop. Scan. Go to this guy. Scan. You can see there's like a little red thing on his body as I scan him. Oh, dang, he's one of them. Why is his friend just like sitting there watching? Like, oh dear. They're fighting. Oh wait. Boosh. That was awesome. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Oh well, whatever. What about this guy? Oh wait, what the? What if he was one of them? Why did he sit there and watch? Maybe I can do the same thing to this guy. Hold on. 5! Boom! Awesome. We'll scan this guy. I think I already did. Never mind. We'll find out. Yeah, he's good. What about this guy? I'll show you a new ability as well. Come on, come on. There we go. If I didn't want to attack him, that's kind of like my stun ability. Boom! Stay back! And then you just electrocute him to death, because that's how we roll on the Sith. Uh-oh, can I not loot him? Loot him! Damn you looty bugs. Uh-oh, we're lagging. We're lagging. Alright, what about this guy? Okay. What about this guy? What about this guy? Damn. Okay, anyway, right around this corner, there used to be a special cube. Oh, they moved it. Anyway, remember those cubes? Oh, there it is. What do you know? Oh, they made it harder to get to. So you have to, like, come out here on this edge and grab it. This is one of those cubes I was talking about. They're scattered throughout the worlds that you go to. There are several on each world, and this one, once you use it, will give you endurance. So anyone who finds all these will have a slight advantage over everyone else in the game. Especially if you have really badass like raid armor later on. definitely useful. Oh, there's also a quest over here as well. Usually when there's a quest that goes with a mission board, it's a daily or a group quest. In this case, it's a Heroic 2 called Armed and Dangerous. And a Heroic 2 or Heroic 4, those are quests where you need either 2 or 4 people to complete. You cannot do it on your own. That's just the way it is. Every other quest, you can. So this one and this one, I can do on my own, no problem. This one, you have to have a second person to do. And they take place in the overworld. So if I go into this tomb area, right, this Heroic 2, I could fight in here all I wanted to, but I'd probably get my ass kicked. So this tomb is definitely, or at least the quest in there, is definitely a 2-person event. It's not instanced, it's not a dungeon, it's just an overworld 2-person thing. And if you're lucky, sometimes people are doing it and you can just follow them in and get the reward without having to kill guys, which is actually very cool. Alright, boop. Ah, there we go. Okay, and let's run back to that guy now. We'll speed it up. Actually, while we're here, let's show you some of the things you can buy from people. Like a medium armor vendor.
Your arsenal?
I can't use any of this, so it's kind of pointless for me. But this is how the vending system works. Who is this? Light armor vendor, there we go.
You won't find a better bargain.
You cannot check and see how it will look on you. Just kind of... Oh, you can now! Joy! Looks like they listened to my various complaints. By which I mean, I was like, please let me wear this. Let me see how it looks. So there's random things you can buy.
Come back anytime.
Let me see if I can show you the special vendor. There's guns, medical... Is this it? Social items, there we go.
Care to take a look at our ordnance?
Targeting device. Sparkle powder. Sparkle... Oh, repair all. Might as well do that.
For the Empire.
I think this is the one I need. There we go. Specialty goods.
What can I get for you?
So this is the things you... Once you have 8 plus some social items... Social points. You can get better looking gear. Makes you look a certain way.
Come back anytime.
But for now, let's go turn this quest again. Had to get a little distracted there for you.
I watched you deal with those traitors. Well done. That was an impressive display of loyalty. Take this reward as a token of the Emperor's favor, and wear this badge. It marks you as a defender of our Empire.
Stay vigilant. Our enemies lurk where you least expect them.
Got another commendation. Love those things. And I got 72 credits. Alright, so the next quest sends me out to the wilds. And it also opens up a very cool opportunity for you guys to see something really unique about this game. Oh.
Travel route is confirmed.
Did the map not load? Well, that's a bug. Oh well. Beta is beta. It's been said before.
Confirmed.
See if we can scroll out a bit. Uh-oh, I believe that would be a holocron or something over there. Need to remember that's there. Note to self.
Are we really going in there, sir? The last few squads that entered the tombs never came back.
We have our orders, Private. Ours is not to question, but to obey.
They say the tombs drive people who aren't Force-sensitive insane. I've heard the other squads are still down there, howling mad and killing each other.
Those men didn't have proper protection. Lord Renning has assured me that these new stimulants will protect us from the tomb's effects.
That's what they said about the oral bands. And the implants.
Here's a quest.
Hey, friend. If you're headed out by the Toccata, Lord Varrison is paying actual credits for bone marrow samples. Varrison's doing some sort of experiment for Lord Renning. The less details we know, the better, I'm sure.
Okay, so basically kill some guys. You can go to your general enhancement station and pick items, like a lightsaber, for example, and you can change how it's composed and what it's made of and how to craft it. In fact, that item I got, that would probably help a great deal. Armor vendor, okay. I need to remember when I play this in live that there is a cube up around that corner. I don't know how to get to that yet. Alright. Let's kill some of these things. I don't know if you noticed there, but there was a yellow light that shined down. When there are yellow lights, that means there's a quest item on the guy. So apparently I'm good there. Let's heal up really quick. And up there, oh, you can see it too. How do I get there? I guess it's from the other side, I just don't know how. Alright, anyway, I'll remember that later. But now let's run and fast forward to the next camp I have to go to. Okay, and like that, I'm level 5, which is probably the best place to end without getting too heavily into the story. I will say it develops really quickly once you meet Lord Zash, and yeah, there's a reason why being a slave is so important. And it's a very spoilery reason. But, oh, here we go. Here's the quest turn in.
Ah, more bone marrow samples. Lord Renning will be pleased. You may go.
So, take my gloves, accept item, whoop. Starting to look a little bit more badassy. And we'll come over here and talk to this guy and just show you one of the cool things that happens in this game before we stop here.
A fresh, young acolyte, come to view my experiments. Good. I trust the sight of a messy operating table doesn't disturb you?
Nothing disturbs me.
Power is not for the faint-hearted.
You remind me of myself at your age. This used to be a Toccata, the hound-like creatures infesting Korriban's tombs. On the surface, nothing special. But I alone can see this creature is an expression of pure dark side energy. Aggression made manifest.
Quite an egomaniac, eh?
You're awfully enamored of yourself.
I have gazed into the depths of the abyss and found revelations there others only dream of. The Force is alive. It expresses its will in the physical world. This Toccata was one such form.
What does that make us?
Are we another of these forms?
Sith are the highest manifestation of the Force's will. I've dissected hundreds of Toccata, forging a direct connection to the dark side. Each beast I examine advances me toward perfect unity. I now stand at a new frontier, but find myself thwarted. My most perfect specimen, a Tukata mutant, escaped to the tombs before I could analyze it.
Oh well.
Life is rough, but at least it's interesting.
You don't understand. I've lost a vital key to unlocking the dark side's true essence. You acolytes delve those tombs on your trials. You could hunt that Tukata for me and retrieve its perfect brain. My apprentice, Melora, saw which tomb the mutant beast fled into. Find out what she knows, assist me, and you will be rewarded.
Why not send your apprentice to recover this beast?
She's more suited to the laboratory than the tombs. She lacks your fire, I'm afraid. Ask Melora where to seek the Tukata, and return to me when you have its brain.
Now check this out. You're about to see a real cool twist here that makes me love this game even more.
Seeking Lord Renning's lost pet, are you? Don't waste your time. That fool's research is pointless.
Not a very loyal apprentice, are you?
He's my master in title only. He has nothing to teach anyone about the dark side of the Force. Renning deludes the Dark Council into believing he's advancing Sith knowledge. The truth is, he wastes the Empire's time and resources dissecting mindless animals. But if his experiments were discredited, he would be banished, and I would be rewarded.
Tell the Dark Council he's insane. I'm sure they'll listen.
Don't be naive. The Dark Council would never believe the word of an apprentice over her master. Look, just a minor alteration to the mutant Tukata's brain would allow me to reveal my master as a fraud. Bring me the brain before delivering it to Lord Renning, and I'll make it worth your while.
I'll consider
We'll see if I have time.
You'll earn rewards from both the master and his apprentice. It's a better deal. The mutant Tukata escaped to the tomb of Mark of Ragnos. It's much larger than the others, so it's easy to spot. Return to me with the brain before you see Lord Renning, and I'll take care of the rest.
So now you have a choice. Do you help her and screw him, or do you help him and screw her? Well, maybe the choice isn't so bad, but yeah, one of the two. And I think that's where this game really takes off, is when you have to start making important choices that determine the fate of your story. And yeah, I think that's where we'll stop right now, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been level 1 through 5 as a Sith Inquisitor, and tomorrow we'll come back with another level 1 through 5. Thanks for watching. Any questions, comments, whatever, put them in the comments section below, and I'll see you guys later. As always, to be continued.